Meghan Markle's latest public appearance at a California bookstore should have been an unremarkable showcase of friendship, literary enthusiasm, and a modest attempt to appear grounded. Instead, it delivered yet another reminder of her relentless need to dominate any room she enters, even when the spotlight is meant to belong to someone else. Here was a moment that should have highlighted her longtime friend Courtney, a rare occurrence where Meghan could have stood back, allowed another woman to shine, and demonstrated genuine humility. But humility has never been Meghan Markle's strongest suit. As soon as Courtney began speaking, expressing how honored she was to be there, Meghan swooped in to correct her, grabbing the microphone and dictating how it should be held, coating the interruption in a forced giggle and a patronizing "I could hold it for you." For someone who carefully cultivates an image of empowerment and sisterhood, the gesture revealed the opposite, a chronic insecurity demanding constant validation and control. It was not about ensuring the audience could hear better. It was about making sure no moment, not even one sentence from her friend, proceeded without her influence. The interruption wasn't dramatic or explosive, it was subtle. But subtlety doesn't soften its meaning. It exposes a deeper truth about the way she operates, dominance disguised as helpfulness, authority masked as charm. Courtney's nervous reply, "This makes me so nervous," said everything. Meghan's presence, instead of reassuring, intensified tension. That's the irony. Meghan, once a champion of lifting others up, now consistently overshadows them. The Duchess-turned self-styled powerhouse cannot resist reminding everyone that the room exists because she walked into it. This moment is emblematic of a pattern that has followed her from the palace corridors to Hollywood bookshops, a constant need to curate the perception of being essential. Meghan frames herself as the mentor, the guide, the enlightened expert in every scenario, and anyone who shares a stage with her must conform to that narrative. Even a friend. The audience didn't witness sisterhood. They witnessed hierarchy. And here lies the heart of the issue. Meghan Markle preaches collaboration, but practices centralization. She speaks of courage and independence yet undermines others the moment they exhibit any. How threatened must one be to interrupt a friend just trying to say thank you? One could argue she was simply trying to help, but if that were true, wouldn't a whisper, a quick gesture, or letting the host intervene have sufficed? No. Because those solutions keep her in the background. And background is somewhere Meghan Markle refuses to remain. Somewhere along her public evolution, from actress to duchess to self-declared media mogul, Meghan seems to have mistaken visibility for value. She left the royal family to escape the burdens of ceremonial performance, only to put herself at the center of carefully staged moments like this, where she can exert influence while claiming humility. It's an old Hollywood trick, be the main character even when someone else is speaking. These awkward moments accumulate, each one reinforcing the perception that Meghan needs to remind us who she is, even when no one asked. If this were a one-off slip, it would be forgettable. But it fits neatly into a timeline littered with similar instances, interviews where she speaks over others, panels where she translates every topic back to herself, friendships where she appears more mentor than equal. There is always an underlying message: the Meghan Markle show is ongoing, and everyone else is supporting cast. Some may praise her assertiveness, reading this as confidence. But confidence lifts others up. Confidence invites others to share space. Confidence doesn't seize a microphone to demonstrate superiority, literal or figurative. Meghan's version of empowerment often feels like the opposite of what she claims to champion. What's most striking is the disconnect between her public messaging and her behavior. She calls for authenticity while performing control. She advocates for women's voices while adjusting the volume knob on someone else's. The Duchess who fled an institution because she felt silence seems to have picked up a knack for silencing others, unintentionally or not. Her defenders will insist the moment was harmless, even sweet. But intent does not erase impact. You don't need hostility to diminish someone, overbearing benevolence can achieve the same effect. Meghan's interruption may have been dressed in warmth, but it still sent a clear signal: my way, my voice, my direction. When an event designed to honor a friend becomes a platform for subtle one-upmanship, the true priorities reveal themselves. Meghan may genuinely believe she is amplifying others, yet the volume always seems to rise for her first. This brief exchange at a modest bookstore, far from the grandeur of royal engagements, captured a truth more telling than any palace gossip or celebrity interview. Meghan Markle struggles to coexist with anyone else's spotlight. Even in the smallest, gentlest setting, she cannot stop managing the moment. And that, not the tabloid headlines, not the royal rifts, not the media narratives, is the clearest reflection of her character. A woman who claims to crave quiet integrity but continuously, compulsively inserts herself front and center. If Meghan truly wants to embody the empowering figure she promotes, she must learn that leadership sometimes means stepping aside. Influence doesn't always require action. Support can be silent.